Well, it probably helps if I turn my mic on. It's working now. Hey, Pixie. Hey, Jax. Hey, Glow. Glow, how have you been? It's been a while. How you doing? Have you been playing Marathon? No mistake. I've got to work on my vocals. They are bad. How you guys all doing tonight? How do you like my song? You're my forever Valentine. And forever. It has been a minute. It has. How you doing? Let's get over here. Turn my song off. I still gotta do some work to that. It's not finished yet. And yeah. Have you been playing any Marathon? I'm gonna treat this game like Apex. Chill on? No one's online. Where's Chill? Where is Chill? No one's online. Does the game suck? We only played a little bit yesterday. What's going on? Oh no. Do we just jump in without him? I think we do. Let's prepare. Let's try it. We'll do some solos. We could join up with random. So, have you heard of Arc Raiders yet? Or, well, Escape from Tarkov, The Cycle Frontier, Arc Raiders, Delta Force. It's that. Except, so it's an extraction shooter. Yeah, okay, you played Arc Raiders. There you go. So it's just Arc Raiders, except it's made by Bungie. It's not just Arc Raiders. That's a horrible thing to say, and because, yeah. But it's an extraction shooter. Let me see here. I heard that if I type Arc Raiders, it doesn't let it show up. It showed up! Okay, there. That's proven wrong. Watch, I get booted from the server slam. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, extraction shooter. Different color graphics. I think it's weird that they use so many greens and blues though, only because this is guaranteed to be a streamer type game, and those colors mess with the green screens. If you saw yesterday's intro, you would understand. It was so fun. Good on Queen for capturing that. That was hilarious. I looked like a crackhead or something. Let's go solo. We're gonna try this out. I'll show you what it is. Wait, how do I get to my kit? Oh, I've got a sponsored kit. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. So the assholes who made Destiny got it. Yeah. I was a veteran from Destiny 1 with every single DLC and everything you can think of. I have a right to say. I played a lot of Destiny 1. Like, original Destiny I was really into. Destiny 2 I fell off of. I think it was at a time, though, that I just didn't play any video games and I fell off of everything. But I've got some friends that are still super into D2. Play it all the time. But I remember multiplayer for Destiny being really good. I like the it was pointless to buy Destiny 1, it was literally just oh, Destiny 2, you mean Destiny 2, yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah, Destiny 1 was great. What do I gotta do? Sabotage North Antenna. Do I got something on the map here? Nothing? North and can I zoom in? I can't. Okay, I'm guessing ping. Ping! Damn it. I'm guessing I gotta go there somewhere. North or south relay. What? Jeez. Okay, there's stuff here. Look at that. There we go. Take it all. Oh, is this a safe pocket? Backpack slot. Oh no, we need a backpack. Oh. None of this ammo is ammo that I use. Are you kidding me? Oh. Yeah, I began playing with the first one too. And then, oh, I gotta switch that. I gotta switch those controls. I think I want auto run on. See, there's something about this that's making me a little motion sickness. See, that's what I don't like about it. I'm not sure what it is. I think it might be the colors. What do we got here? Can I equip something? Whoa. God. I guess I'll get rid of that. Grab that. Do that for now. I need a backpack. Someone just fire at me? What are you up to tonight, Glow? Up there? I gotta go up? Am I hearing someone else? Jesus!
Priority contract complete.
Hey everyone, this is where I am.
Remaining.
Oh, I was actually low on health. They were firing at someone. Whoa. See him.
UESC reinforcements incoming.
I did it! I wasn't sure if that was gonna count. Okay, I think Bungie was having issues with their partner game devs, I think. Where Activision showing shit! Literally locking everything behind certain paywalls and every re-releasing content that wasn't necessary. Great idea to scrap Destiny 1, but the part they went wrong was every fucking DLC. Where you literally start off the game with bare minimum in different art direction. And plot story aside from like armor, weapons, sort of about with actual money. Oh really? So I didn't really play D2 too much. I played the original stuff. I didn't get any of the DLC. Maybe I had a couple of the DLCs. I don't remember anything like that. But that was all a very long time ago too. A lot of games ago also. A lot of games ago. I am worried that I'm sick tonight, guys, so we are going to see how we do. Because my eyes are burning right now, and I'm exhausted. Pixie woke up this morning very ill. And I didn't feel it yet, so as far as my Minecraft videos too go on YouTube, I filmed the second one before reading your guys' comments on today's videos. I filmed tomorrow's video, which is not the norm, but I did that because I wasn't sure if I'd still be standing right now. And I'm kind of borderline on whether or not I am right now, so yeah. Hot. She had a bad fever and everything this morning too. What are we doing? What are we doing? We got hand stuff in. Continue. See, I didn't bother following instructions too much. I figured I'd just jump in because it's essentially a demo we're playing until March 2nd. So I'm gonna just try to treat it like Apex. Oh, maybe Chill said he couldn't be on tonight. I can't remember. Oh, random story glow, but this, for some reason, that reminded me of it. I got really upset whenever I would see a copy of Overwatch 1 in like thrift stores when Overwatch 2 came out and they shut down Overwatch 1. I was like, you can't charge money for this. I said, 1, it's a free game now. And 2, I said, you can't even play this game anymore. You guys need to take it off your shelves. But now that I think about it, it would be good to have a copy of that game. I should have bought one. Because I don't think I have a copy. I might have one kicking around somewhere. I don't know. How is no one online? These cool people on Friday nights got things to do. See, that's the other thing. I hope I don't get sick because tomorrow I have a union event that I'm supposed to run. And it's like a hobby farm type thing. They take you on a little sleigh ride with the horse, and then you drink and have a meal, and then there's a mechanical bull, and there's all this stuff. Not that I could do the mechanical bull with my motion sickness. But... Okay, how do I get to... There we go. So, really... Vault, 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 vault. Vault. This thing's still glitching, saying that I got something, and I don't. Repair. Let's do another one. No gear. Let me select. Armory. Free. Oh, it's different ones. Purchased a vault, purchased a vault, purchased a vault. There we go. Okay. Is that it? Oh, wait. Contracts. Okay, I don't like that this is annoying to fucking get to things here. They need to fix their front end. They need to fix their fucking menu system here. Oh my god. There we go. Continue.
Connection to soul complete.
Okay.
Well done, runner. I strongly...
New contract.
Alert. This Medicorp is known for ruthless...
This is kind of
I've
annoying.
agreed on some new contracts for...
What's this? Find and retrieve their lost data. Okay. Active contract. What's with these upgrades? Can I upgrade now? No, I'm still level 1. Oh, I can do this one? Rank 15. Jeez. Oh, this one I can do. No, VIP rank. What the fuck is VIP rank? Okay. I can do this if I have unstable biomass. Can I track it? I can. There we go. Just so you know, you're on open mic. Yeah, I know. No, I'm not. Not in game. You have to press and hold to be open mic. I'm open mic in team, but in... No, I'm not. I'll show you. Voice chat on. Prox on. Open mic for chat. And then the way it works is there's no option to be open mic in game. You have to press and hold. I think I have mine set to B. Where is it? Proximity voice broadcast B. And it's not a tap. You can't have toggle, which I don't like. I like toggling it. You have to hold it. So that I don't like. But I think the reason they're doing that is because they are encouraging killing each other instead of being friendly. Where everyone in Arc Raiders is friendly, they want to be the opposite. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Then I just kill them when they come at me, bro. I get them. I get them. I am tired. It's okay. It's okay. You were trying to protect me. It's okay. Okay, we got sponsored kit. We got a thing ready. We're ready. Supposedly, solo's supposed to be harder. I haven't run into anyone yet. I say that now, but I did say it yesterday too. But watch, now I'll run into people and they'll murder me. Oh. I wanted to play this for a while tonight, but I don't know if my body can handle it. Oh. I don't like their menu system, honestly. Why is crossplay enabled? I had that turned off. Why'd that turn back on? If I was them, I'd just make everyone crossplay so that I could really test my servers. Maybe that's what's going on, actually. Maybe that's what it is. I don't like this load-in screen either, honestly. They could do better. They could do better. Because I think the game actually comes out like the 4th.
The colony perimeter is a restricted region. Your presence may trigger immediate UESC reinforcements.
What's it called? This is where I was during the tutorial. I couldn't go in here in the tutorial. Well, I could, but I couldn't right away. I also don't like that there's a lot of things that look like they would be lootable, and then they're not. I find that very weird. Like, that should be lootable. It looks like a lootable item. There's a dot over there. Oh, who is that? It must be. Okay. What the fuck? Was that someone else? Or was that just there? booby traps. Can I get in these? What are these? They look like they'd be something I'd be able to get into. Oh. Wait, did I just pick up a backpack? No. Yes? No. Very weird. That's cool. Who's climbing? What is that? So confused. Do I go up there? Seriously, nothing in here? Oh, there we go. Okay, is this something I gotta do? Acquire new Cal employee ID from infested building in columns. There. That's where I gotta go. Okay, let's go. What is it I'm hearing?
20 minutes remaining.
I feel like I definitely need my headset on for this. Because I don't know what it is I'm even hearing all around me. Is it up there? Oh, I see bugs. Okay. Okay, it's up there. So. Does this shoot me forward every time? That's weird. Come on. Let me loot. What is this? Spoiled rations. Who killed that? I didn't kill that. I think someone else is here. What's that? Empty med cooler. Can I fill it with something? I think someone's been here. Why can't I get in there? Is there no way in? Okay, I guess there's no way in. I don't like this whole energy system too for the punching, running, gliding. Now I'm overheated. Like, frig off. Oh, it says in columns. I think I was supposed to get in that building. Why can't I loot the enemies? Nothing in here? Doesn't seem right.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
Yeah, it says that this is the building. But I can't get in. It's not working. I could have swore I just saw something, man. That was weird. I think it's the raindrops. Acquire new Cal employee ID from infested building in column.
Profit opportunity. Intercept.
What? Oh, what about up there? That shouldn't be a thing. Because it literally shows the thing right there. I'm so confused. Ooh. Holy. kidding me? I don't even think my special went off. I now have no more ammo. That's great. A little bit of loot here. Nothing good.
Minutes remain.
What is that? High cap chamber. Oh. Empty drink container. The things are very weird. Oh, what do we get rid of here? I think that's just a drop box thing. You can shoot it down and collect stuff. Can't even see that. I love that I've got no ammo. Amazing. These guys were firing on me. There we go. We got some. I was gonna say, they were firing on me. They got no ammo. What is this? Oh, backpack! There we go. Now we're talking. So this wasn't part of my quest? Okay, where are we going? Is that the only one? A guarded exfil. Well, I guess we go here. Oh, this was this the thing I was supposed to do? I don't know. How much? We got 6 minutes left. Come on, climb. My special power is completely useless. It takes like a full minute to actually fire. One of those things that I should like start aiming it right now or charging it in case I run into someone. We got some time now.
Until forced recall.
Okay, I just don't know how my thing works, I guess. That's stupid. So stupid. How does that thing work? Hey, sexy! Yeah, this game is very colorful. How's it going, Forge? Is it good? I don't know. It's straining on my eyes. I haven't run into any actual people yet, so... Like, who are you showing me right now? You can't get ammo. It's very, I don't know. I think this is supposed to release on the 4th. And I personally think it still needs a lot of work. Just play Ark? Yeah, I think so. But I've got nothing to do in Ark right now. I was gonna play a completely different game. It is. It's too much color for me too. I like it, but I don't like it because it's hard on the head. Here's the thing. If I was watching this on TV, it'd be okay, like distance-wise, but with it right in front of my face. With the hurricanes, yeah. Although I did do an update, I think yesterday, but I didn't see any patch notes for it. There was another update. It was only like 1.4 gigs or something, but I didn't see any notes for it, so I don't know what that was about. What do you think of the new enemies? Me no likey. They didn't add any big enemies, did they? New runner shell. I don't like their interface either. Oh, the skin bog walker? Here, let me load it into that. I might be calling it for tonight. I really don't feel great. And I don't want to end up in the position that Pixie was in this morning, which was not good. Let's do this stuff real quick. Where is it? Says I have some. Oh, right here. There we go. Motherfucker, just highlight the fucking thing. You use all these bright colors, and then when something's fucking done, you don't highlight it. You make it gray. You make it gray. What sense does that make? Look for the gray thing, guys. Do you guys see the gray thing? I don't see the gray thing. Oh, here. Oh, they got ticks too. Yeah. No, I love colors, but when you're like a foot and a half away from it with your face, it's a lot. It's a lot. But this, like, why make this gray? You've got all this color in this game. Make this bright pink when you're fucking done it or something, not gray. Let me find the light gray one as opposed to all the dark gray ones for which one I finished. But we're gonna let you know, bright yellow green. Hey, you know you have one you haven't clicked yet. Yes, exactly. Big difference between on the wall and not right in your face. What the fuck? Oh, so we're rank 2 now? Well, this one didn't work. So let's try this one. Oh, let me boot up our creator real quick, see what's saying. Actually, you know what? We got another game we can try too. Ugh. That's the thing. As it stands right now, too, I cannot see myself paying money for Marathon since I already have Arc Raiders. One second. One of my computer fans is going crazy. Oh, okay. So unbeknownst to me too, I think that game put my fucking system into overdrive.
Hi, bitch.
Jesus Christ. Was my ass on screen when you said that? Hold on. Yeah, it kind of was. Kind of was. Hi, bitch. Jesus. You guys want to see the poster I did? My buddies are coming. My buddies are coming to town. I think I got 2 dates figured out so far. The 26th and the 29th. I'm still waiting to secure these 3. Oh, but I like the poster. Shaking that kitty booty. That kitty booty. Oh, there's an update? What? Okay, no. Let's try this demo. Why is my computer still going into overdrive right now? That's crazy. What are you saying, kitty? What are you doing? You didn't post any pictures of the Northern Lights in the Discord. Just saying. Just saying. And I meant to say the other day, too, that the crappy thing about when you go places and take all kinds of pictures of beautiful things, I find anyway, Like, I've been to a lot of places where I took lots of pictures, and then you look at the pictures, and it's like, it does not do it justice to how good it actually looked in real life. Newfoundland actually kind of blew me away with how pretty it was when I was there. I feel like Iceland would be that way, too. You did post them? I didn't see the Northern Light one. Oh, no, I think you sent them to me. I think. I think. Oh, Queen, what did you send me? I'll have to watch that later. How my husband shovels the driveway. Oh, no, you sent me the Iceland thing. Wait. Did I not get notified for it? Hold on. Oh, no. When I clicked it, I thought you sent them just to me. Yeah. There they are. Yeah. I misunderstood. I wanted to make sure everyone saw them. That's why. And I didn't want to transfer them from mine. I think when I got the notification, I thought it was just to me, not to the group. So pretty. So pretty. So pretty. Man, yours actually captures the stars and stuff too, which is nice. My phone's ancient and it doesn't capture stars. Unfortunately. Put my phone back in. Okay. So hello, Jewel. Hello. Brodinsky sent me this recommendation. No, skip that. Don't auto detect because you're gonna go crazy with the graphics or something. So this is a roguelike Armatus. It's a roguelike shooter, I guess. Shaders. I guess I gotta talk to you guys. Yeah, the Northern Lights are really pretty. Have you ever seen them where you're at, Queen? Probably not, because people say they see them here, and I don't believe them. I've seen them further up north. I've never seen them here, but people have posted pictures saying that they saw them here, and I was like, I was up at that time. I didn't see nothing. I looked. I don't know where the fuck you got those pictures from. No. I guess I do have time to watch that video, don't I? Let me see it. Let me see. Oh, holy shit, more photobombs. Let's go. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. Oh, yeah, see, that's the springs. That's the one thing I really want to do. That's crazy. So cool. Oh, man. That is so cool. I'm sorry, I'm so very tired. How hot is that in that geyser? Like, would you be hospitalized if you, like, ran into it? Man, you take really good pictures, Kitty. Oh, so cool. Okay, so there was a bunch of snow there still. So is it that they have, like, big mountains and there was snow up on the mountains but not down below? Oh my god. You went splunking. Very cool. Here, let me play music while we're all quiet. Play music, I said. I said play the music. Oh god, I just fucked my system, I think. It's not playing the music, and I hit it 5 times. Oh, it's spazzing. Oh. It will save. Is this one of those ones where they have the tarp laid down and then they pull the tarp up? Okay, let's try one more. Oh my god, these are so cool, Kitty. So very cool. You guys need to go check out all them photos. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind going to Iceland. That's cool.
Same old hallways,
Jeez.
different.
Oh, they just didn't have it long before you got there. Okay, okay. Yeah, because that first picture you sent me when you got there was like no snow. So it snowed while you were there though. Where's here? No, wrong one. Up here? Yep. Okay, let's see this. How much my husband shovels our driveway. What? Okay, so oh yeah, you were saying you got lucky with the new moon. What is going on with my system? It is crashing out. Oh, I got you. I got you. Oh, and the big C didn't get snow. Okay, okay, okay. Queen, this guy's ridiculous. And my shovel is about 3 times as big as that one. Just saying. So the fuck is he? Does he have worms in his shovel? What the hell? No, it's all the cracks. So is he gonna drive over it 2 times? No, he doesn't. He doesn't show that it works. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And also, that was like 5 centimeters of snow, Queen. That was 5 centimeters of snow. Did you remember that video I put on YouTube years ago? I think it's still there. That's the snow we get. One where I went out and when I first started streaming and built that snowman and stuff. Yeah, I saw that, but I didn't zoom up on it. I saw that. Oh, excuse me. Iceland straddles the mid-Atlantic ridge where the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates are pulling apart. Upwelling magma built the island and heats its vast reservoirs of water, creating a geothermal paradise. First among the country's many simmering geothermal pools is the Blue Lagoon, a turquoise vision of a black ballistic moonscape. No, not ballistic. Basaltic. Basaltic? I don't know that word. The geothermal spa is fed by seawater 6,500 feet beneath the surface, where it reaches a searing 464 degrees. Holy. Capturing silica and other minerals
For
on
millennia,
its way to the surface. It
our
emerges
sacred
from the ground
institution,
at a balmy
the
100
Armistice,
degrees. Just
has
right for
protected
pampering
this
visitors.
mortal plane from threats of a cosmic
That
kind.
is cool.
But here, at the end of the world,
Oh, it's
we
one of the
must
25
fight
wonders
for
of the world. Wait,
ourselves. To escape the
25 wonders of
apocalypse
the
and to
world?
prove worthy
I thought
of
there were
an
just 10.
audience with God.
that is a lot of snow.
In our right hand, a warrior from an unknown realm, clad in the armor of our people. In our hearts,
See, this guy looks like Destiny.
faith ever incandescent despite the
So,
encroaching
is
dark.
the 100-degree temperature just
With
the
these
pool,
tools,
or is that
we
talking
will
about
forge
what's
a
blowing
path
out of the geyser?
through a Paris long decayed, and
Silica's
we will
not good.
reach the sunless gate. And there, in his glory, our king will welcome us home.
I don't know if I like that fact about silica. Silica we use for concrete, and if you breathe that stuff in, it's essentially just as cancerous as asbestos. That's the pool. Did they tell you how hot it is when it comes out of the geyser? Oh, that's cool. 40 hours to renew itself.
To death. Then
That's really
again
cool.
and again, through dreams unending, to an undying sphere and the celestial shores. Today, for our immortal souls, we fight.
Samina, on comms.
I would imagine it'd be around the
This
same
is it,
temperature.
Warrior. I know it's been a while since your last run, so
I assume
I'll
they were
remind you of the basics as we go. But
I assume they were telling you, like, don't go too close to it?
gate.
Or was everyone just standing back
Whenever you're
just
ready.
because? I guess you wouldn't want to get soaked in your dry winter clothes, but yeah, it's super cool. Glow is here. Glow is here. Hadn't seen Glow for a while. Okay, let's see how. Oh, I gotta change this. Oh. Yeah, let's. Okay. Wow. Yeah, let's do low. Sure. That's probably gonna be good. See? I guess. Is there no crouch? Seems weird. Let's try that. The geyser wasn't at the Lulu Goo. I can't remember how hot the water was. Oh, it's not the same spot. Okay, I thought it was. I figured it was at the same spot. I don't know if I'm gonna actually like this. Did I pick one? Choose a minor blessing. Okay. Max shield. Oh, what's that? Just a glow stick, I guess. Just a glow stick. The thorns are gonna get me. Now, what? We went from fantasy to like downtown London or something? Ah! Okay. Don't know how I feel about this. 200, 212. Oh, so it is scalding. It can be scalding temperature. Okay. That makes sense. It does make sense though, because it's kind of boiling to the surface, right? Those ropes up around the guys are along with warnings. No, touch that water. Okay, okay, okay. I didn't see the rope in the picture. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't think I love these things. What's happening here? Poison falling over. What's that?
Quintessence. The remnants of a soul. I know you need it to fuel yourself, warrior. Steal it back from the demons whenever you can.
I don't love the controls or the glitchy friggin'
This
lighting
place.
effect.
We're not sure how it came to be. An old arbiter's cathedral, caught in the undoing of the world. Cast into the
Meteor
void.
slam.
The hands of purgatory have chosen here to make their offerings.
Weapon glyphs, firearm, all fire. Okay. Which one? Celestial or weapon? I guess weapon. Okay. Whoa!
Literal bats out of hell.
That was kind of easy. Oh.
How's the air
Oh,
up
I
there?
missed. Oh boys, what are you guys up to this weekend? Oh, like trees behind the wall. Anyone got any big plans? We've got our union thing this weekend, so tomorrow night I either won't be here or I'll be sick. Don't make me. I was excited to play Marathon, but now, I don't know, I'm not sure how I'm feeling it. Parting gift, the Final Shopping Magazine deals. I wish the Dodgers were a little bit better too. This doesn't feel great.
Forged on the fires of hell.
Okay. Fit. I don't know. I think I prefer top down. Or like. Oh.
many times before.
Like, are there things to grab
Always
and
pushing
collect?
further on our behalf. But this
I
time
don't
it's
think
different. Now we know there's an end.
My eyes are on fire. My eyes are on fire. Borrowed strength. Increase. Sure. I don't know. A large amount. Replenish vitality. Like the vitality right now? Yeah. Can't jump on that. It'd be nice to have a block or something too.
I still remember it. The vanishing. It wasn't
The
just a rapture,
vanishing.
it was an undoing. This mortal plane was twisted inside out.
Dash recharge. Yeah.
Reality came apart at the seams. Another offering from the hands.
Oh, I should
Your
have took the
favorite
other one
warrior.
last time then. I was gonna get healed there anyway. Your vision will be what? Oh, I get both these things at once. Okay. Wait, what? I don't understand. How did I select the other one? So confused. Oh, that's great. Okay, that wasn't anything crazy. What do you guys think of this game? The fact that it's supposed to be a roguelike is cool, but I'm not a fan of replaying things over and over again. Like if I have to grind levels to beat a level, which I'm guessing that's kind of what this is all about. I don't like the darkness thing. It's not that it makes it super hard, it's just honestly more annoying than anything. Max shield. Oh, if this is a roguelike, does that mean that we just keep going until we die? I mean, the Martin one's good for the darkness stuff. I probably need to replenish. No, I'm good now. Upgrades and consumables. Well, let's get the quintessentials because I think that's what we carry over past the roguelike part into the next level. Okay. Well, we're surviving. The atmosphere almost kind of reminds me of like Souls games. Kind of, a little bit.
In reality, the demons found one through, hungry for the souls that heaven left behind. They've spread like a virus, replacing our world with their own.
Oh, almost missed it. Damage seems good. Good defense. Good offense. That's how that saying goes, right? Oh yeah, we got lost. Ooh, exalted armor. Or get more successes. Let's get the armor. arrived with nothing. Is there nothing for me to pick up? The light of my gun is weird too. It's like a little all over the place. We died. Let's see what the roguelike part of this is. A bunch of upgrades and stuff, I guess. The gargoyle finally killed me. That was a great show. I miss gargoyles. Aren't they supposed to be making a movie? I think they're supposed to be making a gargoyles movie. Oh, maybe I should have looked at the map. Okay, let's see what the aspect is here. And then I might go to bed, guys. Honestly. My guts don't feel very good right now either. Descriptions. Armory. Okay. So can I pick what one I want to go in with? We got shotgun, semi-auto, SMG, assault. Honestly, I'd go with precision. Resurrection is just leaving. Demonology and archives I can't do. Pass awake. Okay. Tier 1, tier 2. Whoa. What's their damage? I don't understand. Weapon stats. Here we go. So tier 2 still only does 24 compared to... Oh, a lot more reloading though. Whatever, let's try it. Let's try it. It very much looks like a Destiny character though. Oh. Might be a... I'm feeling up to it. Maybe I'll do a daytime cleaning stream tomorrow. Just chatting and cleaning. Shield. Yeah, don't love this. Don't love this. Yep, do not love this gun. Oh, they're not all dead. I don't like that the melee takes a recharge. Would like that to be good to go. Why aren't you hitting? This is supposed to be precision. God. Precision has no precision. Cosmic. This does make me want to go back and play Ziggurat, though. What do I use the quintessence? I don't think I was able to use it right. Oh my god. Try this Q skill. At least we got more heals this time. I don't think I'm gonna use them though. I'm just gonna end it. Game is growing on me a little bit though. I think I'm not giving up a proper fighting chance. What was that? What was that? Oh, okay. Don't go down the hole. Just picked up. Okay, this is the last one. Oh, it's purple. it? That's all you got? It does seem a little bit too easy. You end up playing too many levels. I think maybe you can make the runs a little bit longer instead of making these shots too big. That didn't even fully heal me. And now we go into dark mode. I just don't like. Friendly. Oh, eyes can't stay open. I'm supposed to die, but they can't kill me. Oh my god, that was... Oh, they were still giving me more good. Like, this is a lot of running for no reason. Hipfire, but man, that gun sucks at hipfire. Don't know how you're supposed to do that hipfire. Am I missing everything, or is he taking a shit ton of damage? Jeez. Okay, supposedly I was missing everything. Why was this blocked before and now it's not? If it was nothing. The hell was the point of that? That's weird. Okay. Oh no, this could be good. I really don't. I've got no.
Demon nest. We've seen this before.
Oh, am I shooting the fucking stone wall? Even though my targets are on the guy? That's what was happening this whole time? Oh, there's waves this time. Wait, did that not turn them into... What the fuck, man? Ow. Adding guys to the wave before the waves die. Final wave, right? Sector complete.
All the souls they stole from their human prey that they feasted on.
Are they supposed to pick? Oh, that's weird too, the way the bordering is for jumping and stuff. Wait, can I go a different way? This is all meant for fighting that I didn't utilize. Now I have no health. Is there no way to get stems? Okay, I thought this was here you go. Spawn in fucking 20,000 gargoyles and shit. And spitters. Oh, man. Oh, I meant to look at the map again. Forgot. Okay, boys and girls. I think that's what I call it. I hope I feel better tomorrow. Part of me doesn't want to do this rumor thing. Whether I feel good or not. So I did not like that gun. So maybe I try the shotgun next. Oh, does it just change every time? Oh, it's random every time. The tiers of them. So yeah, we definitely try the shotgun next. Okay, but not tonight. What I don't understand is where's the roguelike aspect? I want the demo to show me the roguelike aspect, not the fighting aspect. All we got was the fighting aspect. Fighting aspect seems okay, I guess it was growing on me, but I wouldn't mind seeing more of what the actual gameplay is. I don't know, maybe I'm just picky. Maybe this weekend we play Don't Scream. Maybe. Star Rupture I'm kind of unsure about. It was one of those games I think I got a little too early to play with chill, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I don't think I loved the building or anything special about that one, really. Maybe. I think it was still early. So maybe there's going to be more to it. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, guys. I'm out of here. Is my music working now? It's working! I'll see you later. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you, I'm sure I'll see you this weekend. Love you guys. Cheers. Enjoy the YouTube videos.